What's up guys, it's Joe here and welcome once again to my F1 2017 career mode. We are now at Suzuka and the less said about the practice programs the better really. So let's just get straight on with the qualifying session, which first lap we did wasn't that great as you can see here, and it was only enough for 14th out of 15 people who had actually qualified at this point. And we are down to 17th. We've made a big improvement on the second lap. Where are we going to be? Oh, it was only good for 16th. Well, that became 13th after penalties, so we're on the grid in Suzuka. What can we do here? Lights out and away we go. We seem to have got a really good getaway. We're just slotting in now behind Perez as a very fast starting Red Bull who is back there due to a penalty right behind us. And we're heading into the first corner now. We're going to try and nip Perez up the inside here. We've done that. He's trying to hold it out around the outside. Somehow we've got a penalty for a collision with Verline, which I'm not quite sure what was about. Should I say a warning. Now we're racing Perez around the outside and then the inside. We get that move done. Next up is Grosjean a little bit later in the lap at the end of the first sector, just diving down the inside of the second Degner. We bang wheels, there is contact, and Grosjean just backing out of that one really, not giving me too much struggle. And now we're on the back of Hulkenberg. Can we nip him down the inside here as well? Hulkenberg proving a little bit trickier to get past, and in fact he is not making this one easy at all. He is just... Oh, hang on, my phone's going. Hello? Yes, I can't answer now. I'm in the middle of a live commentary. Okay, bye. Anyway, we are right behind Nico Hulkenberg. I do apologise for that. And the safety cars come out. Maybe it's because I'm calling and driving at the same time. Anyway, what happens next is completely beyond my understanding, as there are cars that have just completely gone into the safety car. Bodywork on the circuit and everything. There's another car behind me that is just completely smashed into it. And there's, by the looks of the bodywork that was on the circuit, I think quite a couple of cars in front of me will go into it. There's a Force India, what I think is there, just gone straight into it, lost his wheel, he's out of the race, and that's just caused devastation behind him. And the only time I've seen anything like that is in Tia McMurdoch's career mode, which exactly the same thing happened at exactly this circuit. Anyway, we're back racing now. We've got Daniel Ricciardo diving up the inside. I'm not going to make this too much difficult for him because he's just going to go wide, and well, even then he holds the position, but he just came at me like a torpedo there. There was no point in trying to fight him on that one, but now we're coming back at him as there are cars ahead of us that are bunching up and scrapping for position. We're going to try and do the Ricciardo on Ricciardo now, and we're going to dive up the inside here, and we've got the move done there. Ricciardo's just held me out around the outside. He's got a little bit deep, but he's still held on to the position there. That is great driving from him. A little bit envious of that, but now we're going to dive up the inside of the second Degner, and we're going to take that place straight back. Slightly running him out of road here, but that's not the dirtiest driving that will happen today. Now we're right with Hulkenberg, who we just completely catch napping there. He just fell asleep. Maybe he was on the phone and driving at the same time as well. Right, now we're coming up to Kevin Magnussen, and we're getting a bit of slipstream on him. So are the engine upgrades we've got on this McLaren helping out at all? Be a bit difficult because I've heard of the glitch where the engine upgrades are just doing nothing, but we're past Magnussen now, we're up into P4, and we are thinking about doing a one-stop strategy, which is why we've moved up so far, because all the two-stoppers have already made their stops. We've now got another virtual safety car because Lewis Hamilton is now out of the race. Quite a major player in the championship. His car, as you can see, is parked off to the side just here. That's a disappointment for him. Now we're back racing, and I take the lead due to other AI pit stops, and now we are leading the race. Third time this season we've led a race, and obviously the other two times we've gone on to win. So are we going to get a third win here at Suzuka? Highly unlikely given how far there is to go, but anything can happen. So currently leading, and we're going to have Bottas coming right out of soon. In fact, there he is now. Bottas right behind us, coming up in 130R. He's given us a shove there out the way, and he's just got through, really. Are we going to be able to pass him back round the chicane? He's got a bit deep round 130R. We're now going to try and outbrake him and go to the outside. We've got literally the space of an F1 car, and we've taken it, and we've got that lead back. Now Bottas is going to have another look with that DRS straight up my inside of the first corner. It doesn't seem close enough just yet, but he's getting a little closer. In fact, he is going to have a look, and in fact it's us that has the DRS, but he's still able to slipstream me and get me. But then he goes out deep into the first corner. We get up the inside, and we have taken that place back. So that was good, efficient driving there. Next time round, however, Bottas is up the inside, and I think this time he has actually got the move done. Raikkonen is also having a look up the inside of 130R. He's got a little bit deep into us. You're giving the hand of rage in the middle of 130R, mate. Have a bit of chill. We've now dived up the inside of Bottas. That was just wishful thinking, that. Absolutely shoddy driving. Like I said, that was more wishful thinking than anything. We've got DRS, but I doubt that's going to help against a Ferrari that has far superior engine power to us. Up the inside he goes, and we're going to brake. He's going to go out deep. No, he doesn't quite, but we still get the cut back on him and just outbrake him there. So Raikkonen still to find a way past us yet, but there is still half the race to go, and I'm pretty sure he will find a way through. We're now coming up to the next lap, back to 130R again, and he's got that slipstream up the hill, and he has passed me. I'm not quite sure what the hand of rage is for there. Really not sure. Raikkonen's bottoming out. We've gone deep around 130R, and I think that is going to be Raikkonen long gone. So you know what? I'm thinking, why don't we just make our pit stop this lap? It would be very beneficial to us if we did. So into the pits we come for that one pit stop we're doing, and the medium tyres, which is going to put us down to a temporary 13th, but of course everyone else around us need to pit. Out of the pits we go. And now we've moved up to 10th as a result of cars pitting, and I feel like we're going to move up further, so we're still looking at a point here, maybe a few more points. I have no idea how far up we're going to be when this all shakes out. I'm quite looking forward to seeing that. And now we're up to 4th as a result. Ocon is in P3. Go on, Esteban. I'm pretty sure he's got a pit though. And now we've got Kvyat after me. He's after his pound of flesh like the Russian mafia. And he's going to have a look up my inside. Is he going to have a go? Yes, he is. He's on the soft tyres, which is going to make him very good into the corners. But he's got a little bit deep, and we've got the cut back on him. And we are now back into 4th. And now Kvyat is coming straight back at us again. It's now become 3rd, so we are holding on for a podium position. We've got Kvyat up the inside, Verstappen on the outside. I'm not quite sure what happened there. It all looked a little bit chaotic for a second, but we got back past. We are now up into 3rd, and Kvyat once again coming straight back at me. Verstappen is looking at trying to follow him through. We're going to try and defend. We've given him space, but Verstappen's got 130R wrong, and again, we're giving the hand of rage in the middle of 130R. That's just crazy. That is just absolutely crazy. I would not be doing that, trying to drive that corner one-handed. I've heard of freestyling, but that just takes the piss. Right, now Kvyat is coming straight back at us. He's right up my rear now, and he's diving up the inside, and I think that is the move done temporarily. He has the inside still. We're going to try and stick to the inside, but we've hit him, and his car is a little bit stuck on ours now, and we've just pushed him round. And that I've got to apologise for, because that was pretty shambolic driving by myself there. As you can see, we got stuck in him, and I was trying to accelerate, and, well, I spun him out. That was just bad driving on my part. I'm surprised I didn't get a penalty. Verstappen's also broken a piece of his front wing, so for now, that halts his charge, and we have a little bit of breathing space, but Sebastian Vettel is now fighting his way through the field, and he's now moved up right behind us into 4th place. He's having a look up the inside here, and he's got the move done before the corner, and I think that is going to be Vettel long gone, because that Ferrari is very, very quick, and as you can see, he's way too far ahead to make a move up the inside here, and the DRS just won't work due to our lack of power. So Vettel, as you can see, just disappearing off now, and this becomes about holding on to 4th place. And what we're about to witness is one of the most chaotic last laps I think I've ever encountered on this game. Verstappen is right up my rear now. He's having a little bit of a look there. He's not going to get through there. But it's all going to be about this straight. Can we hold off Max Verstappen on this straight? He has got some momentum on him. And as we're going up the hill, we're going to be slightly limping. Verstappen's now coming through. He's shoving us a little bit out of the way. He's going around the outside. We're going to try and stick to the inside of the corner. He's got a bit deep. He's braked in the middle of the corner. We've got into him. What are you doing, Max? Now we've dived back up the inside of him. We've gone completely deep. Verstappen is now on my right. He's off the circuit, nudging us to get us out of the way so we can come back on. And we are side by side, banging body parts. Somehow I didn't lose further positions. We take 5th. Well, I'll take that, but That last lap was something else altogether, and we've just driven off on the slowing down lap. Well, thank you so much for watching. I'll leave you with the closing screens now, and until the next time, it is goodbye from me. Cheerio, guys.
And Mercedes have pulled off a great victory here today. And Anthony Davidson, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
Well, the safety car completely changed the race, didn't it? It's hard to say exactly what would have happened without it, but there's no question that they came out of that situation in a good position.
Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of that race, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers here. They've worked hard to make it up there, and it's great to see them make their way out onto the podium. And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. It's a good result for Kimi Raikkonen, who extends his advantage at the top of the championship. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Difficult call, but I'd like to say Esteban Ocon. He's just so gifted at getting the most out of his tyres, and he showed that today.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Ferrari extend their lead at the top of the championship. It was great having you with us for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Until next time, though, goodbye.